In today's video, we are going to be breaking down Ja'Marr Chase, who is in the NFL draft this year. Check out some of his footwork as well as his running routes and see if we can learn from him to become great receivers ourselves. Let's get down and let's check out Ja'Marr Chase. Okay, so in this first clip, he is up here in the top right of the screen. And what we are going to be looking at is a little bit of his footwork, how he is able to use his feet to create separation from his defender, and how to shake your defender as well so that you can get the long bomb touchdown pass as well. Let's get close and let's check this out. Okay, so first, he has that negative step. The negative step right there is extremely important, and you want to be up on your toes when you are doing this, mainly because you want to engage your calf muscles, which are some fast twitch muscles in your body. From there, what do we see? He takes a couple of steps forward and hops, goes off of his right foot, and then takes a small stutter step and pushes off from his left foot. When you do this, you need to again go and have your toes on the ground, heel off the ground. There is a very, very important reason, and I've mentioned it before, and that is the calf muscle, fast twitch. We also see the arm come behind him. What does that do for him? Well, actually, did you know that your shoulders actually give you momentum? They actually help you become faster. This is an underrated muscle in your body. Shoulders are huge. And what we see here is exactly that. He pushes off and he brings his left arm around, which is actually for momentum, and that does allow him as well to move in that direction. As we can see, his shoulders are also square towards that direction as well. So he takes a quick right step push towards the left side. He has his body squared up like if he is about to run in that direction. And then he does a quick stutter right left push, right foot drag. And then he pushes off and then he runs towards that right side. He now runs, watch, on his toes, extremely important, and then he is able to outrun his defender. This all came from that initial jab, right step, drag, big left step. That defender is facing that direction. It's going to take some time for him to turn around, and because of that, he gets lost, and of course, this leads to a touchdown. This was actually a really good play call. So we have Ja'Marr Chase up here. Again, always use that negative step to be able to push yourself faster off of that line. But what we do see is that when he is running downfield, he is keeping his body squared up like if he's going to be running straight. This is extremely important. You don't want to telegraph to this player here where you're about to go. So what you can do is, by looking straight downfield, keeping your body squared downfield, it's going to make that defender continue to move back. However, if you telegraph, and this could be used yourself as a strategy, is to telegraph that you're going to be cutting in, and in that case, that can draw that defender up. And if that's the case, you can do a quick fake in and then run downfield. However, that's not what we're doing here. He is running straight, and then without telegraphing, by looking, he takes a quick right step, and then he keeps his body straight downfield until that last second. And when he does that, he is on his left foot. Now, this quarterback notices that he is going to be wide open. He has no players in this direction. And because of that, he is able to make that cut. And meanwhile, that next step, after that last step, he is now squared towards this direction. He is now running in that direction. He is wide open, and then he can get downfield and, of course, get himself a touchdown. Now, in this clip, he is up in the top of the screen, and as we can see here, it's actually very similar to the last clip. He stays squared up until that last second. When he plants that left foot is when he squares his body up in the opposite direction, or at least the direction that is where he is going now. And now he has got some fantastic footwork to get around some players. Let's break this down. So negative step up, running straight downfield. Now, these stutter steps, 1, 2, right there. So big push off, 1, 2, small stutter. That's going to make it easier for you to cut back in. From there, he is able to, when he plants that left foot, is when he now looks at his quarterback to say, hey, I'm open. And because that happens, he receives that football. Now, when he receives that football, it is slightly behind him. He's able to recover from that quite well, however. And how he is able to recover quite well is by now when he plants, he goes left, right, down. When he does land, though, he is expecting to have a defender come in behind him. He knows that that defender is there. So when he does take those quick steps, he knows he's looking that way, looking for that defender. As soon as he turns his head, he notices that defender's there, and then he feels him on him. And what's he do then? He's able to spin off, and he's able to get at least a couple of more yards. This is a fantastic move. Now, if you're looking for a really great negative first step to push yourself off of that line, what you need to do is to go down into the description and check out Vertical Jump Training, the book, down in the description. Go check it out, and obviously that is going to allow you to become a much faster player. Vertical Jump Training is not just going to help you with being able to jump higher, but with Vertical Jump Training, it's the exact same muscles as if you want to run faster, change directions faster. That is all going to help. So definitely go check that out. It's got a pool training session if you have a pool. It also has a very long training session for what you can do in your basement or your backyard or whatever. I hope that this video has helped you become a better wide receiver. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.